I just opened up my fridge and there's nothing to eat, so we're gonna be going to the grocery store and bulking on a budget. Let's go. I'm gonna try to keep this bill to be about $100 for 10 days worth of food. So we're gonna be looking for about $10 per day of eating to build muscle and achieve all of our fitness goals. So we're back. We got a lot of stuff here. Mostly it's essentials. I kind of talked through everything as we were going grocery shopping, but I kind of want to review what we got and then kind of my plan as I'm thinking through, like, all right, well, what kinds of meats do I want this week? And then like my ideas about prep, kind of dinners, food I'm going to make with all this stuff. So in general, I'm a fan of just getting whatever's on sale for the stuff I already want. And so this ground turkey was already on sale. It's a 3-pounder. It's 85% lean, which of course, if we're cutting, we want a little bit leaner than that. I usually strive for like at least 93%, but we're on the peak part of our bulk. So we can actually, I can actually afford a little more calories here. So I went with the 85. It was on sale, whatever. And then for the chicken, especially here too, we're looking at $2.29 per pound on sale. And so got myself a whole package of chicken breasts. So that's what we're rocking with. The last grocery haul video you guys saw, we were doing chicken thighs. This time we went with chicken breasts. It's just the way it went. So pretty much everything on sale for the things that I already normally get. But let's break it up. Let's do it in terms of all like the protein sources first. So that way we can like build the meal around that. So also got some pink salmon right here. This was also on sale, the frozen one. The fresh one was a little bit too expensive for what I wanted, but I usually strive for 1 serving of fatty fish per week at least. I'm a big fish fan in general too, so I had some tuna earlier. We're going to get to that in a second. But yeah, I do like salmon, huge fan of it. And of course, we're shopping for the week, but this is going to last me probably the month. There's like, I think 8 of these like packages, which each package is about like 6 ounces. And so, you know, I'm going to have 1 per week times 8. It's going to last me like almost 2 months. So we can even break that down if we're going per week. We'll slash that and break that down per week. But so far we got ground turkey, we got chicken breast, we've got salmon. And then keeping that theme up, we got some tuna as well. So I was kind of deciding between shrimp or tuna. I had shrimp last week, so this week I went with the tuna. Really, really cheap option here. We're looking at 85 cents for 33 grams of protein. I don't think it really gets much better than that. Quick, easy, simple. If you don't have some like sort of mercury kind of problem, which 99% of the population doesn't, you're fine to eat this. So went with that. Obviously, it's not going to be my main source of protein. I still like to try for, you know, more whole foods and things like that. But canned option, quick, convenient, easy. It's worked for 100 years. So why stop now? Okay, so we've got that. We've got some eggs and some egg whites for breakfast for the mornings. So that's kind of just like a staple in anything, and also like baking, things like that. Got 1 carton of egg whites here mixed with 12, just a dozen large eggs here. And so you figure if we do like a serving, not a serving, so I'd say like maybe a quarter of the box or the container, which is 25 grams of protein with 2 whole eggs. That'll last me like 5-6 days. And then the other day, maybe I'll have like pancakes or something that I'll just make with an egg. But yeah, you're looking at like a, let's see, 25 plus another 15. You're looking at like a 40 gram of protein breakfast just from 2 eggs and a quarter container of this. and then throw in some trace proteins with the bread and whatever else I'm gonna have, which will be that meal up. But that's kind of what I'm thinking as I'm getting the eggs and egg whites. Classic staple there. All right, I got that annoying bag out of the way. But another source of protein, let's go with our dairy. So this week we went with some, I actually found this cool, I'd never seen this before, protein Greek yogurt. So I guess they actually removed a lot of the carbs from non-fat Greek yogurt. So it's already non-fat. Think like the Dannon Oikos from before, but it added an extra like 2 grams of protein for the same calories. So it took away 2 carbs, added 2 protein for the same serving size, same calories. So, and it was on sale too. So it was cheaper than the Dannon Oikos and it's better macro. So I was like, screw it, we're getting it. So I went with that one. And then I got some light string cheese, really quick and easy snack here, 50 calories, 6 grams of protein, gets that protein ratio. Just a quick snack. That's always a quick way to add in some protein. Have 2 of those sticks, you're looking at another 12 grams of protein. Why not? All right, we've got some deli meat here. Usually I like to have this as another quick snack. So if you're thinking about like, what am I gonna build with this? I've got this cheese with this deli meat. I've got these keto wraps right there. So we're thinking low calorie ham and cheese wraps with some spring mix, maybe some other veggies, and I don't know, some kind of dressing, which I didn't get now, but hopefully we have some in the fridge. If not, whatever. But that's kind of what I was thinking when I was building that together. So I got some deli meat, something quick and easy, throw some extra protein with the cheese on a low calorie wrap. That's a great low calorie lunch. I'll make like 2 or 3 of those. And think, you're making 3 wraps, like it's gonna fill you up. So 3 wraps with like 3 slices, 3 like string cheeses with like maybe, I don't know, half a pound. Yeah, 8 ounces of the ham. That's like 60 grams of protein. I don't know, 400, 500 calories. Anyway, so that's that. I guess we kind of finished up the protein. So looking at it, we've got our carb sources now. So obviously we're starting to build these meals from the protein. So if you're thinking about like, I'm going grocery shopping, what do I get? I like to think of get the protein sources that are on sale, that are good for like the protein ratio that we kind of talked about last time. If you don't remember, you basically take the calories on the back of the food label, divide it by 10. Your grams of protein should be that number or greater. So for an example, 50 calories, divide that by 10, that gives you 5. We want 5 grams of protein or more, and this says 6, so that's good. That's a high protein food item right there. So basically, we've got all our protein. Now we're gonna build our meals, what we're thinking we're gonna make, prep. We're gonna build it around that protein source. So I kind of mentioned before, for like a quick and easy lunch, we're thinking the cheese sticks, the ham on these low calorie tortillas with some spring mix or like lettuce, something like that. And maybe some avocado in there for some healthy fats if we want to. I'm also gonna be using that in a different meal with the other stuff, so I'll kind of hold off on that for now. But also throw in some clementines. Nice quick way to get some vitamin C there with oranges, the citrus family. And that'll kind of like wrap up that whole lunch. So we're thinking lunch for the week, probably gonna be the keto wraps with the ham, cheese, spring mix, and 2 clementines. That's a good lunch right there. That'll fill me up, okay? Next, we're gonna go with, let's do breakfast, why not? We've got the eggs, we've got some egg whites. So I'm thinking, talked about 2 eggs here, which is like 15 grams of protein, 7 each egg. Also some good fats there. We've got 1/4 container of these egg whites. And so that's another 25 grams of protein right there. And I didn't get any bacon, but what I think I'm gonna do this week is I've got this low calorie bread also on sale. So we're thinking I need bread, get the thing on sale that's low calories, 45 calories per slice here. Pretty decent sized loaf as well. So I'm thinking 2 slices of this, 2 or 3 slices since they're low calories. 2 slices of this bread with maybe some jam or whatever else I have lying around. Maybe some like avocado toast, maybe some peanut butter. I don't know, whatever kind of trace stuff I have lying around, but it at least gives me a good base. I'm gonna have some sort of bread, some sort of carb, some eggs, some egg whites. That's kind of the breakfast source right there. So that's breakfast for the week. We've got lunch. The other 2 meals, I'm gonna kind of makeshift it. So of course, I mean, we've got our Greek yogurt here. So I'm thinking maybe like a Greek yogurt. I still have some protein powder wrapped up from before. So maybe I'm thinking like Greek yogurt with protein powder and some fruit or something like that. Maybe some whatever else I have lying around, but that's just like another quick and easy meal. We're talking 19 grams of protein per serving here for 3/4 cup. So 19 grams of protein, scoop of protein powder in that. And so that'll give me, you know, another 25. So we're looking at 45 grams of protein for that little snack. And then dinner is going to be the main thing. And so I've got a bunch of different options for dinner, of course, which is where I kind of like to free ball it, whatever I'm kind of feeling for the day, but you can always have things prepped. So we've got a bunch of different options for dinner. We're thinking tuna. I like to pair tuna with like a pasta or some sort of like cream of mushroom kind of thing. So cream of mushroom, great little hack here as a replacement for like Alfredo. It gives like this same like creamy whiteness sauce. And it's only 60 calories per serving, which is like a third of this thing. Whereas Alfredo would probably be like 400 calories. So I like to use cream of mushroom with tuna and maybe some pasta. I didn't buy pasta here, so I might do it with the rice that we got as well. So I might pair it up with that, but that's kind of what I'm thinking with tuna. So that's always a quick option because obviously it's canned. That'll be like a 5-minute dinner. Or what I'm really thinking that I'm definitely gonna prep is that I've got some potatoes. I'm a huge fan of classic dinner. Salmon, potatoes, and some sort of green. So this time it was on sale, the string beans, as opposed to the asparagus. Last week I got asparagus, this one was on sale, so I got string beans this time. So one of the dinners that I'm gonna be making this week is gonna be salmon, potatoes, string beans. So that's what I got here. And then for the main prep dinner, I'm thinking we'll be doing like Chipotle style bowls. And so I got 2 options for those. Of course, we've got our grilled chicken breasts, or they're not grilled yet, but we're gonna just grill up the chicken breasts. So we're thinking chicken Chipotle bowls and ground turkey Chipotle bowls. So I'll prep those up. Of course, I mean, look at the size of this. So this could easily last me the week, and so can this. So technically that's like, we're thinking between the 3 of these, the salmon, the chicken, and the ground turkey, probably gonna last me like at least 2 weeks, 3 weeks. So even like for the pricing, really solid here. It's not just for the week. For a lot of it, it's gonna be like 2 weeks at least. But I'll probably cook half the package of the chicken breast for prep, half of the ground turkey for prep, maybe half of this for prep, and then freeze all the other halves just to have it for the following week so I don't have to re-up on that. And then my grocery bill next week is gonna be like literally $30. But yeah, anyways, so chicken Chipotle bowls, ground turkey Chipotle bowls. We're gonna be throwing in some, I'm thinking like pico, like what are the things I want in those Chipotle bowls that'll make it good? I'm thinking like pico de gallo. So I got some tomatoes, some white onion. I still have cilantro here, so that's just basically how you make pico de gallo, tomato, onion, cilantro. So I got that. I got just a package or container of black beans, so I'll just drain those, throw a little bit on as well. I'm not a huge beans guy, but really good fiber here. It'll keep you full, especially if you're a late night snacker. If you include a lot of fiber in your dinner, it's gonna keep you full for longer, and you don't need to keep eating the late night snacks because you're gonna be full. So we got that. We've got some peppers, of course, so peppers and onions as well. I like those fajita veggies in my Chipotle bowl, so I've got that. This is where the avocado is going to come into play. I'm going to make some guac out of this, which guac is the way that I do it is really simple. It's just going to be avocado, onion, salt, pepper, cilantro, and I still might have a lime in there. You're supposed to put lime. If not, it might just lack some citrus, but whatever, it's the same thing. So we got some guac going on there for some healthy fats. And you guys saw from the last video that I'm a fan of getting 1 treat per week. And this is my favorite treat of all time. So I'm a big cinnamon roll guy. And it was on sale, so I was like, that's gotta be the choice for this week. Last week we got cookies. This week we got some cinnamon rolls. So there's 8 of them here. I'll probably end up having 1 a day. But it's just about fitting it into your macros and things like that. So yeah, it's pretty much the grocery haul. That's how I like to think through things as I'm going grocery shopping. Start with your protein sources. Again, get whatever option of your protein source. I like a different variety of stuff, but overall, get the options that you want that are on sale. Why not? They're on sale, it's cheaper. You're gonna eat healthy for less money, double win. So in this case, this week, it was frozen pink salmon, it was chicken breasts, and ground turkey, 85% lean. Of course, make sure it's supporting your goals. If you're looking to gain weight, you can choose the fattier options. If you're choosing to lose weight, then you can choose the leaner options because there's less calories. But yeah, that's pretty much how I like to think through things. Build your meals based on the protein, throw some good carbs around it to wrap everything up, and then add in fat sporadically as you see. So most of my fat sources, they're very limited, but we're talking avocados, egg yolks, think that's pretty much, the rest of them kind of just have trace fats, and then my cinnamon rolls. But yeah, that's gonna be it. I'm probably gonna end up making another meal prep video for the week with all this stuff, so you can at least see like what I eat in a day based on this exact grocery haul. We kind of already talked through it, but you can at least visualize what that is and how many macros and all that stuff. But the main point of this video was to show that you can still eat healthy very inexpensively. And so I don't like to use the word cheap. It's one of my pet peeves because cheap implies quality, and these are all good quality foods. So inexpensive, healthy, stay on your goals, financially, physically, all that good stuff. So in general, I forgot the receipt, but it was $93 for all of this. And like I mentioned to you before, you're like, wow, 93 per week. A lot of this, which is like the most money out of all of these, which is the protein sources, they're gonna last me like 2 or 3 weeks. So let's kind of chop that in like 3, assuming it's 3 weeks, which it probably is gonna be. It'll probably be like $65-ish. And then I also got some like little knickknacks that I needed, some toothpaste, some paper towels, things like that. So we're looking at like $60 per week, honestly. That's at least the way I like to budget it. So $60 per week to eat healthy, stay on your goals physically and financially. I'll take that as a win. So you guys can literally copy this diet, copy this week of eating, and then next week it might change up a little bit based on whatever's on sale protein-wise. So keep watching those videos, watch the last one, watch this one, watch the next one, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'll see you in the next one.